Welcome back, my friends, for another fun reloading video. Today is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to show you something I recently found. I don't know how long it's been out, but Shooter's World now has their own interactive manual similar to the Hodgdon Reloading Data Center. So if you're at shootersworldpowder.com, you can either come over here and mouse over Reloading Data and go to Interactive Manual here, or we can just scroll down a little bit and they have it here where we can click on View Manual. Once that opens, we'll have to agree to their terms and not blow ourselves up and blame them for it. But as you can see, it's again similar to the Hodgdon site where we can start with rifle or pistol. You don't have to do that. You can just scroll through all of the available cartridges. But let's say we want to start with rifle. We'll start with a cartridge. How about some 300 Blackout? And as you can see, it starts to narrow it down the more fields you fill in. So right now it's showing all of the available powders that work for 300 Blackout that they have data for, at least. So we have, their Blackout, we have Buffalo Rifle. It also has the Lovix equivalent, and they'll have data for that sometimes in separate sections. And if you're unaware, Lovix is their European branch. It just gets imported to the States and rebranded as Shooter's World. So sometimes they'll have different columns. Like right here, they have D063 by Lovix, also known as Blackout. And then they have Blackout up here. But you'll also notice here they have data for 168 grain and 180 grain bullets, whereas up here for Blackout, they have a different selection of data. So really, if you just only picked Blackout, you would be missing some extra data you might be getting by not seeing the Lovix equivalent. So I like to leave that open, and then I can either print this out or write down what I need from here. So let's try something else. How about some, 303 Brit? All right, we've got the AR Plus. Again, they show the Lovix equivalent with, I guess this time they have identical data, but in other cases, like we saw with the Blackout, it could be different. So here, 223, a popular one, doesn't have any Lovix data. That's interesting. What about, 5.56? Okay. Wow, they actually have Blackout data with 5.56. I did not know that. And also, while we're here, you can export all of this data into different formats for your favorite spreadsheet or whatever. You can print out a PDF or anything like that with the data you've selected, narrowed down, whatever you want. You can have that specifically. So that was a pretty cool feature as well. But this says 5.56 and then 5.56 NATO. Interesting. Okay, so again, a whole slew of powders. And also, if we go back here to the home page, you'll notice they have the PDF version of their manual where it also says when it was last updated, which is pretty cool. And if you have quick loads, you can also get their data files for their powders and import that and all that fun stuff. I'm not actually familiar with quick loads, but I guess you can use their data for finding out loads and stuff if you're into all that. But anyways, I recommend getting the PDF as well while you're here. First is their burn rate chart here with the Shooter's World and Lovix. And then they also have, the Western Powders, Hodgdon, Winchester, so on and so forth. And then they have their compatibility charts and, just like other manuals, describing their products, tips on reloading, and then, of course, all the data. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. I just thought I would show you that real quick since I just kind of learned about it. I don't know how long it's been out, but pretty cool. So maybe you guys will find this useful. Thanks again for hanging out, guys. We will see you in the next video. Have a good one.